Hello everyone, it's me again, the Southern African World Bicycle Rider. Today I'm chatting to you from Pretoria, Gauteng, South Africa. With me I have Pier Spies. Pier, thanks so much for your time, bud. We all know who Pier is, a legendary rugby union player here at the Blue Bulls. And for that reason I've just got to throw it in. My trademark's usually unbelievable. Can you believe it? It's now ongelooflik, kan jy dit glo? Yeah, with the Blue Bulls.
Like that.
Appreciate it, bugger. Yeah. Appreciate it. Then I had to get that in. I had to get that in. Let's start with it, Pier. I always ask it. Rugby union, give us your earliest memory of the game.
Yeah, I think backyard rugby. That's always the thing. Got a ball from my dad, kicking around in the garden, and then obviously playing at primary school. You know, with bare feet. You know, sometimes early mornings you get a little bit of the cold on the grass. So you used to either, when you were the youngest, you play the ice off the grass. So yeah, that's my earliest memory.
Classic, Pier. You know, I had a snap interview with Chris Lowe on the Gold Coast, a former Cheetahs hooker, and that was his earliest memory. Barefoot, 6 years old, with the icy field, like you've just said.
Yeah.
What a classic memory, mate. What a classic memory. Pier, I'd like to go on with some of your earliest memories. Give us the earliest memory of the team you're with now, the Blue Bulls.
Yeah, I got here when I was 19 years old, so you know, I think we got usually a bunch of youngsters as 19-year-olds get contracted, so you know, we stayed together, start doing fitness together. I remember the first fitness session we had guys passing out, some guys had to be on drips. Classic. And then we had a massive laugh afterwards, you know, and then, yeah, but I mean, till you make it onto playing in front of the stadium, that's the massive rush, and you know, the massive satisfaction it gives you running out onto a packed pitch here at Loftus.
Yes. Oh no, wonderful. You know, I've never been to Loftus, and I managed to get to the Brumbies game, and it wasn't chock-a-block, but what a lovely experience. I really enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It really was. It was wonderful. Yeah, I'd just like to continue, Pier. Won't take too much more of your time, but just off the top of your head, who would be either the greatest player or the player that sort of influenced you the most in your career?
Yeah, I think there's been a few, you know, it's not one. When I was little, I think I looked up to guys like Jonah Lomu. Yes. The legend out of New Zealand, and Johnny Wilkinson. Yes. Playing in Toulon right now in England. You know, they were massive legends when I was growing up. Also admired Bob Skins that played for the Springboks. Yes. And then, you know, starting to play at the Bulls and the Springboks, you know, I've learned the most from guys like Victor Matfield, Farida Priya. Yes. And then also, you know, John Smith also had a massive impact, I think, you know, the way he led and the person he is. So, yeah, that's a great thing about the game, you know, you spend time with people that really put into your life and build you up, and you can take a lot from that, and hopefully, you know, people can learn out of your life again. Absolutely, absolutely. You mentioned Farid Dupree there, and chatting with Ian Pryor with the Force. Of course, I asked him who's off the top of his head, and that's who he mentioned, you know. So it's great to see that even the guys playing in the Australian and New Zealand conferences can relate to some of our heroes. Yeah. It's wonderful. It really is. Just to carry on, I won't, as I say, not too much more, Pier, but do you see another Sharks Bulls final in this year's Super Rugby competition? Yeah, anything is possible. So, we believe in miracles, and yeah, but I mean the Bulls are gaining good momentum, so hopefully we can have the Sharks Bulls final. Yeah, no, that sounds wonderful, mate. And just the last thing, Pier, before I let you go, in my journey cycling between all the Super Rugby teams, the Queensland Reds have been a team that really helped me the most, you know. The first team to donate me an autographed jersey. I was able to raise over 30,000 Rand for that jersey on the Gold Coast. And recently I reunited with them in Durban to thank them. The charity and I put a letter together, we thanked them, and they were kind enough to quickly, before I left, rush off and do me a media polo. And do you have what I decided to do with them, for them, is create a little piece of memorabilia, autographs from the remaining teams that are cycled between here and South Africa, and be able to hand that over to the Reds as thanks, you know. Do you respect the Reds enough to put your autograph on their shirt? Would you do that for me? Yeah, for sure.
Appreciate it, bugger. Most grateful. Let me just slot it on, yeah.
and it looks like it still fits.
Yeah, make sure I don't knock you in the head or anything. Pull out my pen, just give it a shake.
There we go.
Pier, thank you so much for your time, bugger.
Cheers, mate.
Really appreciate it, mate, and all the best with the remainder of your career.
Thank you very much.
Guys, until the Ellis Park and the Lions, ciao for now.
Lekker.